This is the X Sports Network.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Tom Cruise Field for this, excuse me, the players, the umpires are ready, but we're not really ready up here in the booth. We just now got the starting lineups just a second ago, just now found out who was home and away, and the guys on the field are ready to go, which is a good thing. But the guys up here ain't really prepared just yet. So we're getting a few things taken care of. This is Cade Schultz on the X Sports Network, coming to you live from Tom Cruise Field on the campus of Lawrence County High School. Loretto Post 146 taking on the Gallatin Patriots Post 17. Here in this game, both teams are 0-2 in the state tournament. Both teams will not be able to advance no further from here on out.
Go ahead.
Basically, both teams are just guaranteed. All teams are guaranteed 3 games. So both of these teams, here have went 0-2. So that is the reason they are in this game here. Number 33, Finn Beckman leads us off for Loretto. First pitch of the afternoon. In this one, from Gallatin, is a ball. Second pitch is a ball as well, 2-0. And here comes the 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike one. First strike of our matchup between the Loretto Legends from Loretto, Tennessee, and the Gallatin Patriots from Gallatin, Tennessee. And that one fouled straight back. Finn Beckman being pretty aggressive in the box. Like to see it. See what he can do here in this 2-2 pitch. And here it comes. Off-speed pitch fouled. Straight back. We'll do it again. This is a reminder to everyone, this is just a consolation game. Here, both teams are 0-2 in the tournament. American Legion State Tournament. So both teams are unable to advance any further, but hopefully some young guys on both sides can get some good reps in here and play some good baseball. Here's the 3-2 taken outside by Finn, and that will be ball 4. Jackson Hayden, number 6, is the pitcher for the Patriots, the starting pitcher for the Patriots. Excuse me. No, number 8, Will Marshall is. Looked at the wrong side of things. Will Marshall is the starter for the Patriots. His first pitch to number 17 and Staggs is in there for strike 1. He picks off 2 first base to try to get Bettman. Not in time. Finn Bettman will move on down to second base on the stolen base there. And apologies for not being all tuned in just quite yet. I'm still trying to get lineups worked out here. We're still trying to get some things figured out in the booth. There we go. There's some. Gotcha. And that pitch there is in there for strike 3. So Staggs set down on strikes, and that will be the first out of the ball game. One out now. And steps in number 19, Malone. Excuse me, that is Lathan. Lathan Malone. His last name's Malone. We just got, there we go, got it ready here. So Malone, the third baseman here this afternoon for the Mustangs. Excuse me, the Legends. That one's fouled off his foot. Starter for Loretto will be Paul Heineman, as he has been warming up, and he looks forward to taking the bump. Here is the 2-0. And that is driven into center field, and Finn might have got a little too far off the base and ultimately going to get back. But not too bad piece of hitting there from Malone as he lines one into center. But the center fielder for the Patriots able to make the out there. That is the second out of the inning. Pitch taken on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count now. And there's a ball taken a little further outside. 1-1. This is Hughes, the batter. Swinging a one-piece a two-piece Rawlings looks like. A lot of pine tar on the handle of that thing. 3-1 now the count. Good lead from Bettman. They try to pick him off. Not in time. Three and one the count to Hughes, the catcher for the Legends this afternoon in this consolation game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back. 3-2 now. And here's the payoff upstairs, and Hughes works a walk. So runners on first and second now. There is 2 outs. We'll see what happens here. Looks like Hughes is going to get a courtesy runner for him. That will bring up the 5-hole hitter in Williams. One-piece Marucci bat in his hand. Takes a ball high. It's a ball as well. 2-0 now. And Williams wanted to offer at that one, but didn't matter anyway. It's called a strike on the outer half. First and second, 2 outs for the Legends in the first inning. Here's the 2-1 from Marshall. Right down the middle, and it's lined to the third baseman, and then will be caught over there by the third baseman for the Patriots. So, we will move to the bottom half of the first inning. 0-0 is your score. We'll be right back here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenakee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenakee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenakee.com.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, His mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning, offering a free initial consultation.
And welcome everybody back, coming to you live from Palms Cruise Field here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Gallatin Patriots post 17 versus the Loretto Legends post 146. And John Harlocker swings through that one for strike one. Pitcher Paul Heineman on the mound for Loretto to start us out. 0-1 the count. Swung on and fouled back, so that will be strike two. See what Harlocker can do here against Heineman. Gets his sign, Heineman does. Kicks and fires. Off-speed pitch up in the zone. And Harlocker went chasing. To say the least, that ball was real high. And Harlocker will go down on strikes. That will bring up number 20, Dom Ferlissi. See what he can do here versus Paul Heineman. Ferlissi, right-handed batter. And that one's going to run in and hit Ferlissi on the back. That will be a free pass. So right after Heineman is able to get Harlocker on 3 pitches, Harlocker hits Ferlissi on 1 pitch. And then Harlocker comes right back out to courtesy run for his catcher. So Harlocker's over at first base, courtesy running for his catcher and Ferlissi. And we'll see what Evan DeVore can do. He takes off running, no throw from the catcher in Hughes for Loretto. Here's the 1-0 from Heineman. And that one's taken for a strike from Evan DeVore. Number 23 here on this Patriot squad. Looking to get a base hit and get his teammate in from second base. Patriots do have runner in scoring position over there at second. Less than 2 outs here. Swung on in line to second. Played on a bounce, and they will not get it out at first. Runner is going home, and he will score from second on the error. So Harlocker comes around to score, and DeVore just puts it in play. Tries to make something happen, and does indeed. And Harlocker comes around to score. So good job there by the Patriots offense. Paul Heineman checks his runner at first and fires. There, takes off. It was DeVore, but he'll have to come back as number 7, Aiden Black, is the batter. He fouled that pitch off. 0-1 the count. That pitch misses there for ball 1. Heineman shakes off. Now he steps off the rubber. Tries to regather himself. Steps back on. That one's on the outer half for a strike. Good job there by Paul. Here's the 1-2 from Heineman. Runner takes off. It is popped on the infield. They might have him doubled off. They got to get rid of it quick, and Burleson does. And the first baseman just unable to catch the ball over there at first. So they had a chance there to get 2, but unable to do so. Burleson will get the second out of the inning. We'll bring you up number 33 in Ben and Hanna. One-piece Louisville slugger in his hand. See what he can do. Ground ball to second base, and that should do it for this inning, and it will. So after 1 inning of play, Gallatin picks up a run in the bottom half and leads post 146 from Loretto by a score 1-0. We will have the top of the second coming your way. That's next on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, guys, and welcome back to the X Sports Network. Loretto post 146 trails Gallatin post 17. The Patriots from Gallatin by a score of 1-0. Top of the second, 1 out now. As number 26 and Long is the batter. Excuse me, Bradley is the batter. Long was the first batter of the inning. He flew out on the first pitch right before we come back live to you to center field. So 1 out now as Bradley fouls that one off to the left side. 1-2 the count. 1 out here. Top of the second inning. One-piece DeMarini in his hand. Trying to get something done here for his team. Will Marshall steps off, steps back on, regathers himself, and kicks and fires. Outer half, just a little too much out. 1-2 now. That ball is low in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 now. And here's the 2-2 swung on and foul straight back. So we'll do it again. Will Marshall trying to get his man in Bradley here. Number 32, Latrell on deck. And that will be ball 3. So good at bat putting together by Bradley. He's trying to work a 3-2 count, full count. And here's the 3-2, and it's dribbled softly, and he will reach on a infield swinging bunt single. There. You see that every now and again. So, way to stick it out. Stick out that plate appearance and find a way on. Number 32, Luttrell, coming up to bat. That may be Littrell, but I think it's Littrell. It is Littrell. Ethan Littrell. So I apologize, brother. Number 32 for the Legends, pink bat and gloves. I believe Littrell is just now coming back from a shoulder injury that's put him out for quite a while. And he dribbles one to first base. Will it stay in fair territory? It will. And DeVore over there makes the play, gets the man out. So 1 out now. 2 outs. And a runner in scoring position for the Mustangs. That brings up number 29 for Loretto. This is the hitter rounding out the order for them. Don't have a name on the lineup card. But Finn Beckman is on deck. He's the leadoff hitter. Jackson Carter is the batter. We just got that information up here. And that pitch is outside, ball 3. And Carter looking at getting on base for the first time today in his first plate appearance. Looking to flip the order over to number 33 and Finn Beckman, who's waiting on deck in the on-deck circle. And that pitch is up and in, and that will be a 4-pitch walk. So Finn Beckman now got a chance to do some damage here. If he can find a way on, something in the gap, probably does score a run from second. That runner from second, so Beckman is the center fielder today for Loretto in this consolation game. That pitch is outside for a ball. Finn, an upcoming freshman at Loretto, as well as a handful, I should say, of these guys in this order this afternoon. And that ball is in the dirt. Runners is going to stay put. So 2-0 now. So Will Marshall, the pitcher for the Patriots, having a little problem or struggling just a little bit now with 2 outs as he's got runners on first and second. So if he get his man in Beckman here to do something Finn don't want to do and get Marshall out of a jam. And Finn swings through that one for a strike. 2-1 now. Again, first and second, 2 outs. So base hit does score 1. More than likely does anyway. Marshall kicks and fires. That's outside, 3-1. And here's the 3-1 pitch. That is even further outside for ball 4. So we're going to have a mound visit here. As the coach from Gallatin talking to Marshall. Bases loaded. Brings Stamps up to bat. Big spot here for Stamps with 2 outs in the inning. Rawlings 1 piece in his hand. That Rawlings icon. See what he can do with it. Takes strike 1 for a strike. Takes strike 1 for a strike. Meant to say takes the first pitch for a strike. Sounded more right. See what the 0-1 pitch is, and that's a little far outside. 1-1 now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Big spot for Stamps here. Swung on and fouled straight back. He was all over that one. Just missed it, though. We'll do it again. The 1-2 is about to be underway. And here it comes. Up and in, ball 2. Not really a competitive pitch there. And see if Will Marshall throws a more competitive pitch here on this 2-2 pitch. And that one's a little inside. Ball 3. So having some command issues now in this second inning, Marshall is. Runners in motion. And that's going to be ball 4. So, great job from Stamps. As Loretto gets on the board. Ties things up here. 1-1. Brings up Malone. He takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Big RBI opportunity for him. I know there is 2 outs, but still, ducks on the pond. Swung on and driven to the second baseman. Good play. Great play there by the second baseman for the Patriots. And that will do it for the top of the second. So, Loretto able to get 1, and they tie things up 1-1 now as we head into the bottom of the second inning. We'll see what that brings us. That's next on the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Tom Cruise Field. Loretto was able to tie things up 1-1 in the bottom half of the first inning. Top half of the second inning. And we head to the bottom of the first. Leading off the bottom of the second will be number 22, Cooper Boehm. And we'll see what Cooper can do here for his team. The leadoff spot of this inning. And here comes the 0-0. Swung on and driven down the right field line foul. It will land foul. So it will be a strike. Here's the second pitch to Boehm, and that's in there for a strike as well. So 0-2 now. Good work from Paul Heineman. And here's the 0-2. See what takes place. Swung on and driven deep into left field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head, and I don't know what took place in their mind, or I don't know what went on there. I don't know why he ain't standing on second base. But that's going to be a long single. We'll just put it at that. And, man, missed opportunity there for Boehm and this Patriot offense. And, man, it's the little things. I mean, you know you're 0-2, and you're sitting in the consolation game. And you may ask yourself why, but then you may can look back and look at moments like that, and those kind of things add up. Those kind of things like right there add up. Missed opportunities, missed little opportunities like that to gain a base, or simply that should have just been a double note for anybody out of the box, in my opinion. But it wasn't for Boehm there. So we move on. Marucci Cat in the hands of number 5, Bryson Jones, and we'll see what happens here. That ball trickles away from the middle infielders there on that pickoff move from Heineman. So Boehm able to move on down, though, on the stolen base. Here's the 0-1 from Heineman. That one is grounded softly right through the wickets of the second baseman, number 17, Stamps. And the same situation that I don't know why he didn't score, and that's 2 missed opportunities back-to-back with Boehm, and it's I don't know. I don't know what to say there, or what was going through the mind of Boehm, or just not aggressive at all. Didn't know the situation, so tough. Got runners at the corners now for the Patriots. Nobody out. Heineman in a bit of trouble now. And they're going to throw down and see if he scores here. And he's not, didn't on that one either. Now that would have been tough, probably a little tough to score, but still I would have thought he could probably even score there. So second and third, nobody out. That pitch is in, or thought it was in there. 2-0 now. 1-1, excuse me. 1-1 is the count to number 3, Wilson Hayes. the batter for the Patriots. That pitch is in there for strike 2. Hayes at the bottom of this order for the Patriots. Trying to come through for this Gallatin offense. Just a touch outside, I guess. Looked like it caught the plate. But umpire called it a ball, so that's what it is. 2-2 now. Middle infield playing somewhat mid. Corners in. That ground ball is chopped right into the ground. They may be able to play it home. He's not going to go home. He's going to go first. And, yeah, he missed him both places there. So, finally, Boehm scores. And Gallatin goes back up. A run on post 146 from Loretto. Score now is 2-1 as we continue playing this bottom of the second inning. First and third once again for Gallatin. Heineman comes set, checks his runners, and kicks and fires. And they'll let him have, well, they'll throw down. The shortstop came in between second base and the pitcher's mound and covered and received the ball there. So somewhat of a fake move deal that you see a whole lot. Runner from third didn't fall for it. Second and third again, no outs. That ball is driven into left field, and there may be a play at the plate, and there's not going to be as that runner gets in. So 3-1 now as the runner comes down on the sac fly from Van Truel. And that will bring up Will Marshall, number 8, the pitcher. So that is the first out of the inning, and that does have to feel good for the Legends after how this inning has started for them. One 1-0 now after that pitch was called a ball. Heineman comes set. And the pitch. A little inside, ball 2. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throwdown is late, I believe, and he is late. It is late, excuse me. So that will be a stolen base for, I believe that's Hayes down there at third. So stolen base for him. 1 out. Another RBI position here for a Patriot hitter. Heineman comes set. And the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Good pitch there from Paul Heineman. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch on the outer half for strike 3. Good pitch from Paul there to get his man. So 2 outs now, big out, big second out. And Hayes still down at third as John Harlocker will come back up to the plate in his second plate appearance of the afternoon in this one. He skies one That was number 6, Jackson Hayden. And the catch will be made by the shortstop. So, Gallatin able to pick up a couple more in the bottom half of the second. And we move to the top of the third. We'll have that coming your way next on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody back to the X Sports Network. Gallatin was able to get a couple in the bottom half of the second. They lead post 146 from Loretto 3-1 as we enter the top of the third inning. Hughes is the batter for Loretto. He pops one straight back from behind us. And that will be 0-1. Hughes, Williams, and Long. 4, 5, and 6 as he drives one to left field. Can of corn for the left fielder out there as he makes the running catch on a jog for the first out of the inning. A lot of young guys in this batting order for the Legends from Loretto. Getting some experience here and some opportunity in this American Legion Baseball State Tournament hosted by Lawrence County at Tom Cruise Field. Next pitch is high, 2-0. Will Marshall still the pitcher for the Patriots. And that one is grounded foul by number 18, Williams, the batter. As I mentioned yesterday, really like the red, white, and blue of Gallatin. Also, the dark gray and black, but also the stars and stripes and the red, white, and blue numbers of Loretto. Got the American flag on the back. So, very nice uniforms from everybody here represented in this American Legion State Tournament. Here's the 3-1, swung on and driven into left field, and that will be a base hit for Williams. So, great piece of hitting there. Hopefully that gives some confidence to the other the other Legend hitters from Loretto. And hopefully post 146 can start putting some hits together. Brings up number 22 in Long. See what he can do here in his second plate appearance. Williams, pretty good lead over there at first. And he's gone. Throw down is going to be on time, and they got him. Second out of the inning. So great job from behind the plate in Felici to throw out the runner Williams. And just like that, Loretto gets a runner on base, and then they have him thrown out at second. Trying to steal second. Here's the next pitch from Marshall, is low and away for ball 2. And that ball is lined into left field, and man, you wish, kind of wish Williams wouldn't have got thrown out now if you're Loretto. What could be first and second, 1 out, is just now a man on first base and 2 outs. They can still score a run. They ain't done yet. It's number 26, and Bradley's going to come to the plate. See if he can't keep this 2-out rally that long just started with a single going. And a called strike there from the home plate umpire. 0-1 the count. Marshall comes set in the pitch. That one's in the dirt. Good block there by Ferlisi. 1-1. Try to pick off over there. Long is able to get back quickly. Marshall comes set. Here is the 1-1. Off-speed pitch is a ball. Two and one now. Marshall to Bradley, and that one's grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. So back-to-back-to-back singles, and what could have possibly been an RBI single there will just be a single up the middle. As we know, that first single, Williams got thrown out trying to take second. So first and second now. And Marshall comes set, and the pitch. And that one's dribbled down the first baseline. Good play by DeVore, and that will do it for the top of the third inning. That is, I think a few guys was confused, but that is 3 outs. So that will do it for the top half of the third. Mustangs do put together a few hits, but unable to come across the plate. We will be right back for the bottom half of the third inning here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And welcome everybody back. Loretto was trying to score a run there in the top half of the third, was unable to do so. as they put together 3 hits, but unable to come across the plate. Number 0, John Harlocker, leading us off. The bottom half of the third. This is his second plate appearance. Ball 2 from Heineman. So 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and ripped into left field. And that will be a sliding catch out there in left field for the for the Legend left fielder. So good play. That'll bring up number 20, and Dom Ferlissi, the catcher for the Patriots. He stands in ready to rock and roll. 1 out now in the bottom half of the third. And here's the pitch from Heineman. Low for ball 1. Game before this, Loretto just about took care of Post 19 from Columbia, but it was a crazy one. 16-15 that game ended in favor of Post 19. Over 3 hours long, actually over 3 hours and 15 minutes long. So a lengthy game, but Post 19 able to come out with the victory, and it put Loretto in this spot to where they're now 0-2 in the tournament and playing a Gallatin team that is also 0-2. Ball 3 from Heineman there. Here's the 3-0. Taken for a strike. Heineman steps back up on the rubber, and throws that one a shade inside. So a 5-pitch walk to Dom Ferlissi. And that will bring up the first baseman and number 23, Evan DeVore, left-handed hitting DeVore. One of the better bats in this Gallatin order. Ferlissi will get a courtesy runner, and that will be leadoff batter and John Harlocker, who just lined out to left field. So DeVore coming up to the plate. Reached on an error his last time up. Try to pick off to first base. Nothing doing there. Middle infield playing double play depth. First baseman holding the runner on. Third baseman is about straight up. Here's the pitch from Heineman. Pitch out. They're going to throw down and would have got him. But, yeah, that's all right, bud. Shortstop knows it. He probably should have caught that ball. Good throw there from number 19 in Hughes. Right on the money. Couldn't be completed on the other end, though. It's ball 1 on the pitch out. Runner on second now. Less than 2 outs. DeVore, big chance here. Ball taken, 2-0 now. Heineman comes set. And the pitch. There's a strike for strike 1 of that bat. 2-1. Really checking that runner down there in Harlocker. Definitely does have some speed. Leadoff batter for Post 17 from Gallatin, Tennessee. Heineman steps on the rubber, steps off, gathers himself, takes a breath, and we're back and ready to roll. Comes set. And turns around to, thought about picking off. But as I mentioned a while ago, he's got his eyes on Harlacher, that's for sure. And there's a ball taken from DeVore, low and away. This kid definitely knows the strike zone. We've watched him over the last couple days. Very mature hitter at the plate. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So he probably went after that one. Probably going to be ball 4 there. Heineman's ready. DeVore's ready. We'll see what the payoff has to offer, and swung on and fouled straight back. We'll do it again. DeVore battling. Definitely wants to get that runner in, his teammate from second base. Heineman goes to the, thought he went to the windup for a moment. From the stretch, here's the pitch, swung on and skied to center. Fairly shallow. Coming in on the run, making the catch is Finn Beckman. And that will be the second out of the inning. Big out for Heineman and this Legend defense. That will bring up number 7 in Aiden Black. Pitched a little bit yesterday. Here's the first offering to Black. It is fouled, grounded foul down the left field line. Oh, 0-1 now. Heineman back up on the rubber. Second baseman creeping in. Really making sure of Harlacher down there at second. That pitch is low and outside. Good block there by Hughes. And here's the next pitch, and it is popped into foul territory. Giving chase is both the pitcher and the first baseman, but neither was able to get there. So Heineman walks slowly back up to the mound. Two strikes on his batter. Looking to get him here. Really taking a hard look at Harlacher. Here's the pitch. Harlacher takes off. They're going to have a chance at him at third, and they're going to be late as Harlacher got in there just before the throw got down. 2-2 now the count. Here's the pitch. That is low and in for ball 3. And Heineman's itching up there and pitches for sure now, as this one is lined down the left field line, foul by several feet. Good rope at that one though, and number 7, Aiden Black. Heineman comes set. Here's the payoff. And that's a little outside for ball 4. So Heineman allows a 2-out walk. Runners on first and third now. Definitely don't want that runner from third coming down to score. We're sitting here in the bottom of the third inning. 3-1. Gallatin lead. Heineman comes set, checks his runner, and throws. Dribbler to second base. Should be an easy play, and is. And that will do it for the bottom half of the of the third inning. So we will head to the top of the fourth. Loretto coming up to bat. See what they can do at the plate. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
And welcome everybody back here to the X Sports Network. American Legion State Baseball Tournament being held here at Tom Cruise Field on the campus of Lawrence County High School in Lawrence County, Tennessee. Number 17, Stamps, will lead off the top of the fourth. Will Marshall still on the mound for the Patriots. Throwing pretty well. Had a little control issues, but the contact that has surrendered several hits, but the contact that Loretto has made has been right at some Gallatin defenders. Number 25 for Loretto stepping in now. Leadoff batter Finn Beckman waiting on deck. And swung on and missed there. 0-2 the count. Feels like some rain may be blowing in. I don't know. Maybe not. Overcast coming in. A nice day today so far. Great day for baseball in the South. Here's the 0-2 once again on the outside corner, called strike 3. Will Marshall will get his man. And that will be the first out of the top of the 4th. So here is number 33 in Beckman, and he is in there on the back end of things as Stamps or whoever that is, because we also have a number 17 on deck. So there's a 17 runner on second, and there's a 17 batter on deck as well. So I don't know what that's about. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, the runner on second did not bat last time. I just assumed it was Stamps, so I went there. But now I'm seeing a number 17 as well on deck, and that's his due up spot. Number 17 is batting after number 33 is supposed to be. Number 33 is batting right now, so that may be Stamps on deck. Who knows? Who knows? Man. 2-0 the count now. And the pitch, 3-0. One out here in the top of the 4th. Finn Bettman looking to get on base. Working a 3-0 count at the moment. See what can happen. And takes that pitch low and away. That is... Thought it was ball 4. Umpire says 3-1. Guess he called one of those a strike earlier. And they're going to pick off at second to try to get whoever that is down there. We'll go 17 number 1 and 17 number 2. Will Marshall back on it and throws. There's ball 4. And that will put runners on first and second. Less than 2 outs here, so big opportunity for Loretto. And looks like the coach from Gallatin has called time, wants to meet with his players, his pitcher at the mound, and see if they make a move. We'll wait just a second. We'll keep it here for now. Nobody in the bullpen on Loretta's side. Nobody in the bullpen on Gallatin's side. So everything would probably stay inside if they did make a move, and they're not going to. They're going to stay with Will Marshall. He is at 80 pitches on the day, not even through 4 innings yet, so pretty elevated on his pitch count. Walked several guys. Only allowed 1 run, but struggled at times with command. And that one is lifted into deep center field. And the center fielder, as well as the left and right fielder, was playing shallow. He had to retreat on that a good ways and make the catch. So number 17, number 1, down at second, had to retreat back very quickly as he kind of got off the bag pretty. He got a good lead there as it looked like center fielder was going to be burned on that hit. Brings up number 29, Malone. First and second, 2 outs. And he grounds 1 foul down the left field line. 3-1 your score in favor of the Patriots from Gallatin. Marshall comes set. And here's the 0-1 offering, and it's high. Ball 1. They're going to pick back again, and they've done that several times here on that kid down there at second. Evidently, yes, 17, number 1. 17, number 2 was the kid that flied out to center just a second ago. 17, number 1 must have a little bit of speed, as they've picked off a good amount of times to second base to try to get him. 2-1 the count. Swung on and fouled straight back by number 19, Hughes. Good cut there. Excuse me, Malone. Number 29, Malone is the hitter. Number 19, Hughes. Number 19, Hughes is on deck. I seen the 9. Got confused just a second. It does say 19. So we have number 19 hitting and number 19 on deck. So 19 number 1 and 19 number 2. Oh, me. Malone is the batter. And here's the 3-2 offering. It is low, ball 4. Everybody move up 90 feet. And number 19, number 2, I believe that's Hughes. As far as we know, is the batter. So 2 outs. Bases is loaded, though, so a line drive to the outfield in the gap would score a few runs. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. Pitch count trickling on up there, probably around 90 now. Here's his 89th pitch, of the afternoon. And Will Marshall will be throwing his 90th pitch of the afternoon here in just a moment. Base is loaded. He goes back to the windup, and the pitch up and away, ball 2. And here's the next offering, just a shade outside. Ball 3. And I know this is a consolation game, and you would like to still see the guys, though, compete to a point, have some competitiveness about them, some drive about them, some grit, and I know they've went 0-2 here in the tournament as they try to pick off to 17 number 1 over there. Don't get him, just late. In spite of that, you would like to see them still give a lot of effort and have positive look on things and try to do the right thing on the baseball field. So with that pitch high, Loretto will plate their second run via walk, and the bases will remain loaded. And Hughes is struggling a little bit, to say the least. Going to have a courtesy runner down there at first base. Burleson is going to come in and run. That pitch is low for ball 2. Number 18 in Williams, we believe that's right, is batting. As it's starting to mist a little rain out there. That one's slung wide for ball 3. So 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0, and it's looked pretty good for a 3-0 pitch, but missed the zone. Ball 4, and that will walk home the tying run. And it is now 3-3. Everybody will move up 90 feet, and they will bring in a new pitcher. Gallatin will. That will be number 0, leadoff batter John Harlocker. And we will take a break as the rain is starting to come down just a little harder now. We'll be right back. This is the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
And here we are. Welcome everybody back to Tom Cruise Field on the campus of Lawrence County High School. Gallatin Patriots post 17 taking on Loretto post 146, the Legends from Loretto. And we've had a pitching change. John Harlocker, number 0, coming in to throw for Gallatin as he has thrown 2 balls to start the batter in number 22, Long. See what the 2-0 is here, and it is low for a ball. So now 3-0. So Loretta's runs, 2 of Loretta's runs has been walked in this inning. And there is 3 of Loretta's runs has been walked in now. So another run for Loretto. And the pitching for Gallatin just not all there this inning for sure. Rain starting to come down just a little harder, as you can see from that view from the outfield. You can see the cloud here from the booth view. That's sitting kind of right above Tom Cruise Field. We'll see what happens as this game moves forward and the weather continues on as well. Two 2-0 to number 26 in Bradley. And that ball is slung outside for ball 3. So 7 straight balls for Hallacker, who has entered the game in relief of Will Marshall. And here's the 3-0. And that one is inside for ball 4. So Loretto's 5th run of the game. 4th run walked in. And I don't know how many walks that is in a row, but I think it's 4 or 5. Maybe 4. Yeah, I believe it's 4. 6 walks in a row. Wow. 8 balls in a row for Harlacker. And there's a strike right there. Great job, kid. 2 outs. Number 32 in Littrell is your batter. And after throwing 8 straight balls, Littrell comes up to bat, and Harlacher throws 2 strikes to Littrell. See what happens here. Ball taken outside. 1-2 now. Rain still coming down. Not too hard, but pretty steady. And that pitch is on the outer half. Looked good from here. Umpire said no, though. And it will be a ball. 2-2 the count. So Harlacher comes set in. Here's the next pitch. It is grounded to the shortstop, and he tries to tag the runner going to third. He won't, and Littrell will run it out at first base. They maybe play at the plate, and he gets him out. So number 22, Long, trying to come around third and score. After there is another run that will score, though, on the play. So Loretto will pick up their 6th run, 5th run of this inning, and now they lead 6-3 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. So, with that being said, we'll be right back. Gallatin post 17 coming to the plate. That is coming up on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome everybody back. Loretto took the lead by a few.
This is the X Sports Network.
Sorry about that. I went right back into our intro there. Didn't mean to. Loretto took the lead by 3 runs in the top of the 4th. And they ended up scoring 5. So the lead is now 6-3 in favor of Loretto post 146. Paul Heineman still on the buck, as he gets his man to swing and a miss there. And good start for Paul in the bottom half of the 4th as he takes care of number 22, Cooper Boehm. That will bring up number 5, Bryson Jones, and we'll see what he can do against the righty from Loretto. Rain still coming down. Pretty steady. You can see it on the outfield view there from center field. That ball is grounded to second base. Good play there by the second baseman. And number 5 in Bryson Jones will be retired. So, just like that, 2 outs in the bottom half of the inning after getting 5 in the top half. Great way to come out, and good defense and good pitching by this Loretto staff. This Loretto team. Heineman back up on the rubber. Will Hayes, the batter. He swings and pops it up, and man, what an inning for Heineman, as he will get out of it with less than 10 pitches. So great job by Loretto after scoring 5 in the top of the 4th. Comes in, and Paul Heineman throws very well in the bottom half of the inning, and they get out of it very quickly. So we'll be right back. Top of the 5th coming up. Loretto coming to bat. That is next on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody back here to Tom Cruise Field. Coming to you live. This is Cade Schultz. Loretto posts 146. Gallatin posts 17. 6-3 in favor of Loretto as we go into the top half of the 5th. Loretto 6 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors, compared to the 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors for Gallatin. 17, number 2, that is. I think it is. Up to bat for Loretto. He's leading us off. 17, number 1 will be pretty close. He's about 3 or 4 men deep, or behind 17, number 1, and I know y'all are probably listening to me like I'm an idiot, but it's just we got 2 number 17s, we got 2 number 19s, and we don't know the names to 2 of them. So that's the best we can give you. And our apologies, my apologies, guys, but here steps in 17, number 1, and the rain coming down much harder now, as you can see from the outfield camera. Ball 1 from Harlocker. John Harlocker took over last inning in relief of Will Marshall. And that one is driven down the line. And still going, and it's going to burn the left fielder. And that will be a double for 17, number 1 of Loretto. So umpire has time. It looks like he's talking to somebody behind home plate. As you can see from the center field view, there is a lot of rain falling at the moment. And it looks like we are clearing the field, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time. And looks like they're going to get the tarp out on the mound as quick as possible. Of course, it's all turf infield, so ain't got to worry about the infield dirt, but do have to worry about the mound, as the mound is dirt itself. So we will take a break, and as we are in a rain delay at the moment, run a few commercials and be back with an update as quick as possible. This is the X Sports Network. We hope to be back shortly.
This is the
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
You know, Story and Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story and Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back. We are probably about 10 minutes from getting out of this rain delay, maybe about 5, I don't know, ever how long it takes to get the mound redone and fixed up. As you see, Coach Clint Wright, head coach of the Lawrence County Wildcats, out there trying to fix the mound up and get things ready to rock and roll. So I would say 5-6 more minutes and we should be ready to go here. So we're going to run a few more commercials and we'll be right back on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity, Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here and about ready to roll at Tom Cruise Field. About 15 minutes or so. Rain delay as each team is making their way. The team in blue and white, home team Gallatin Patriots, making their way out on the field. Their positions. You get a view of nice Tom Cruise Field there. I wonder if Harlocker, John Harlocker that is, will be the pitcher for the Patriots as we come back, and it looks like he will be. So we're ready to rock and roll. And here is the first pitch to Jackson Carter. It bounces about 50 foot. And literally, I don't think it made it to the dirt. It was wet. Hey, first pitch out of a rain delay. Ball was wet, right? Yeah. So, ball 2, pitch number 2 is high for ball 2. And the count will be 2-0. And here's the 2-0 pitch, and whoa. That one was up and over. Instead of up and in, that one was up and over. Up and over. Good way to put it there. Over the head of Jackson Carter. So 3-0 now. Pitching struggles for Harlocker, and this Patriot pitching staff has still kind of been present as Jackson Carter reaches. And we're going to see what we have here as coach for Gallatin is coming to the mound. And looks like we're going to make a change. So we will take a break and be right back as a new pitcher is coming on for Gallatin, and it will be number 3, Wilson Hayes. So his first pitch coming up when we return on the X Sports Network.
A Moment in Real Estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back, everyone, to Tom Cruise Field on the campus of Lawrence County High School. Score still 6-3 as Loretto still leads. Gallatin's here in the top of the fifth. Runners on first and third now. Leadoff batter Finn Beckman and John. Crap, I ain't got the view here. And he slides in safe at the plate. And, man, I didn't have the view right. But Jackson Carter just kind of just moseyed on off the base there. Basically trying just to make something happen, I guess you could say. And indeed he did. And brought home the runner from third, and that will be the 7th run of the ball game as that pitch is up and over once again the head of one of the Loretto players. So now a runner on second, nobody out. 7-3 the ball game in favor of Loretto. And that pitch is outside. As we mentioned earlier, new pitcher for Gallatin, Wilson Hayes. And here's the pitch there, the 3-0. The 2-0, excuse me, is low. Now the count is 3-0. As we try to fix the view here, get a little closer. And here's the 3-0, and it's up and over once again. That's ball 4. So runners on first and second. Nobody out. 17, number 2, I believe. 17, number 2 is the batter. '17, number 1 down there, lower in the order. That pitch is outside, taken for a ball. This is Stamps. We know that. 17, number 1. Excuse me, I've got them backwards. 17, number 1 is Stamps. We know that. We do not know the name of 17, number 2. As that one's fouled straight back. 1-1 the count. Harlocker comes set. Checks his runner at second. And the pitch. Excuse me, that's not Harlocker anymore. That's Hayes. So 1-2 the count. One-piece icon in the hands of 17, number 1. And Stamps. That pitch is low and away, but called strike 3. And 17, number 1 goes down looking on strikes. So that will bring up 19, number 1. And Malone. One out now on the. That one's bounced about 50 feet. And Jackson Carter is digging it to a third. And great job, kid. Way to get down there. Second and third now with one out. 7-3 your ball game. favor of Loretto. 19 number 1 is batting. 19 number 2, if you're just joining us, probably wondering what I'm talking about. We have 2 number 17s and 2 number 19s in the ballgame. Both for the same team. And we don't know. This is for sure Malone. And the one on deck, I believe, is Hughes. So we think we do know the names of the 19 numbers. And we do have one name for the 17 number 1 number, but 17 number 2 we're still unsure about. 3-0 the count to Malone. Hayes kicks and fires, and that one will be high for ball 4. So that will bring up Hughes. Let's see what Hughes can do with 2 runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs. Hayes goes back to the windup, and that one's a little high, ball 1. Base hit through the infield, probably scores 2 here. Got some speed on second base and Finn Beckman. And that one's low and outside. No advance from Jackson Carter over at third base. Hughes the batter. Malone down at first base. Williams is on deck for Loretto. Had about a 15-minute rain delay. Beautiful rainbow popped out over the Cal Ripken fields down below us. As that pitch is low and away for ball 3. And I believe the Patriots have walked in 4 of the 7 runs and make it 5 of the 8 runs now for Loretto. So 8-3 your score. And Cooper Burleson going to come on to run for Hughes as number 18 and Williams steps up to the plate. Still just 1 out. Hayes kicks and fires. Low in the dirt. Good block there by number 6 and Jackson Hayden. Back there behind the dish for the Patriots. Same spot there. Identical. Good block again for Hayden. Especially with runners in scoring position, that's real big if your catcher can block them balls in the dirt. Here's the 2-0 from Hayes, and once again, good block there from Hayden. 3-0 now. Patriots on the verge of walking in the 5th Loretto run. And they will do so. Nine to 3 now, the Loretto lead. As number 13, and we'll have a pinch hitter. That won't be number 22 long. But in the meantime, looks like we're going to have another pitching change. So, we will take a break. And real quick, if I could get a name for you. Number 23, Evan DeVore. Coming in from first base to pitch for the Patriots. So we'll be right back to see him throw on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Number 23, Evan DeVore, taking the mound now for Gallatin Post 17. He takes the place of Wilson Hayes. 20 pitches, 18 balls, 2 strikes for Wilson. And number 23 in DeVore comes on. 1-0 the count. Looks like a fastball coming here from DeVore. Low and away. Got number 13 to swing through it of the Mustangs. Excuse me, the Legends. Same thing basically though. Loretto Post 146. Loretto High School's summer team this is. One piece Louisville Slugger in the hands of number 13. And here's the 1-2 from DeVore. Off-speed pitch is outside. 2-2 now. DeVore comes set. Here's the pitch. Inside. Tried to go fastball in and missed the spot. Not by much, though. 3-2. And here's the payoff, and man, it hit him. 3-2 count. Ball ran up and in on number 13 of the Legends, and it hit him. So that will bring up number 26 in Bradley for Loretto. And Loretto will, with that run, play their 10th run of the ball game. Bases stay loaded. DeVore comes set, and the pitch. Swung on and lined up the middle by Bradley. 1 run will score. And it got past the runner, or the center fielder, and he just puts his hands on his head, and it's going to be a triple, bases clearing triple for Bradley. And I don't guess it's going to be a triple. I guess it'll be a single error on the center fielder there. So 3 more runs across. And Loretta's lead is now 13-3 over Gallatin. Still just one out here in the fifth. DeVore comes set, and the pitch swung on and missed. Good cut there by number 32 and Littrell. That ball is just a touch low. 1-1 now. 17, number 2 is on deck. Don't know his name. It's the only one of the few numbers we got mixed up that we don't know the name to. We got the other number 17 is Stamps. Littrell with that one-piece combat, trying to put it to work, and that ball is low in the dirt. 3-1 now. Still just one out in the inning. Man, after that little shower, sun's popped out. Very nice here at Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg. That sun is bouncing off that turf out there, really shining. Outfield looks very nice. Coach Clint Wright and the staff take pretty good care of Tom Cruise Field here. Very nice. That pitch there does catch the inside corner, and Littrell will be sat down on strikes. 13-5, the Loretto lead, if you're just joining us. They have now batted around. With 17, number 2, up to the plate, rather. Do have a runner on third with 2 outs now. Ball is outside, and that will be, and he's not going to chance it, or he's not going to. Yeah, not gonna run it up that much. Lead is already out to 10, so respectful move there by the young man, and Zach Curtis down there in the third base coaching box. That ball is to the backstop once again. Jackson Hayden, the Patriot catcher, grabs another ball from home plate umpire and tosses it to number 23 and says, try this one. And we'll see if and that one's just a bit high, way upstairs. And I don't know how many walks. I stopped keeping count. I'll just be honest with you. That is, it's several. It's been several. Just to say that. Several walks from this Gallatin pitching staff here this evening. Jackson Carter coming up for Loretto. First and third, now 2 outs. They try to pick to first base. Don't get him, though. Number 23, and DeVore steps back up on the mound. He comes set. And the 0-0. Just a touch high, I guess. Pretty good from here. Umpire said no. 1-0. Just got word from my partner up here in the booth. 18 walks from this Gallatin pitching staff. And several of them have walked in runs. So here's the 1-1 from DeVore. He's going to pick over, and I don't know why he's really doing that, but Oh, no. He gets back up on the rubber. He's ready to go. And the 1-1 now. Little outside. 2-1. 5 runs in the fourth, 7 in the fifth, and then that lone run back in the second for Loretto to make it a 13-3 lead. And that pitch is over the plate. 2 strikes, 2 balls. 2 outs. And we'll see what this next pitch has in store for us. Leadoff batter and Finn Beckman. He scored earlier in the inning. He's on deck. DeVore comes set, and the pitch, it's low. Bounced about 60 foot or so. Three-two count. And the payoff. Just a bit high and outside. And that will be the 19th walk for the Patriots pitching staff and load the bases once again. 2 outs now. Finn Beckman up to bat. See what he can do with 2 outs. Young kid, incoming freshman for the Loretto Mustangs down there at Loretto High School. That ball is over the plate for strike 1. Beckman, baseball, basketball athlete. Don't know if he plays football or not. And the 0-1 is just a tad high. 1-1 now. Reminder to everyone, this is a consolation game, so Gallatin and Loretto is both 0-2 in the tournament, and they're going to move up this time. And that will be the 14th run of the ball game. Lead is now 14-3 in favor of Loretto. Runners on second and third. 2-1 the count. To young Finn Beckman. And here's the pitch. And whoa. Just a bit high and outside. And the 15th run will come in and score. And there will still be a runner on base, though, down at third base. That one just slipped. Yeah, he's telling the... Seen him talking to the umpire there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there either, brother. Is what it is, I guess. Here's the next pitch. In there for a strike. And 3-2 now. So Beckman's going to have to compete here, as he'll probably be coming fastball if I had to guess. See if he can locate, and does. And that will be a foul ball or end of the inning, one of the two. That will be the end of the inning, guys. We can get off the field, I think. Yep. Here we go. On a hop. All right. So, 9 runs in the top of the 5th for Loretto. They take a 15-3 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here, with what will probably be the final half inning of play. As number 24 here is getting ready, he draws a little ritual in the dirt. And he's ready to rock and roll as he steps in the box, number 24, Van Truel. And Heineman comes up and in on him. Ball one. We are in the bottom of the fifth now. Heineman still on the mound. He was the starter for Loretto. Give up that 1 run in the first, 2 runs in the second, but after that has been settled down and been solid. Off-speed pitch on the inner half for a ball. 2 balls. And that pitch is in there, strike 2. So 2-2 now to Van Truel. Heineman steps back up on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Off-speed pitch. Looked like an off-speed pitch. It had maybe a little two-seam action to it, or change-up possibly that he left up and in. Ball 3. So 3-2 the count. And the payoff is coming right here. Will be a shade outside, and Van Truel is going to walk, toss his bat, and jog on down to first base. Brings up number 8 in Will Marshall, the starting pitcher for Gallatin. Here in this one, he takes a strike on the outer half. Sun's probably very bright for them guys on the field now. It's shining over the high school area to our left and Hendrick Staggs football stadium to our left onto the baseball field. That one swung on and dribbled to third, a couple feet foul. 0-2 the count. Heineman comes set, checks his runner, and throws. Off-speed pitch, left it up. Loretto, 15 runs, listen to this, on 6 hits. 15 runs on just 6 hits, 2 errors. 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for Gallatin. Will Marshall fouled that one off around the plate. We'll do it again here, 1-2. Heineman comes set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and Heineman gets his man in Will Marshall, and that will roll things over to the top of the order. John Harlocker will step up to plate. I'm sorry. Jackson Hayden, the catcher now for post-17 squad, coming up to the plate. First pitch he sees is a shade outside. Heineman comes set, and the pitch swung on and grounded in the 5-6 hole, gathered there by the third baseman, thrown on and Looks like Hayden Hayden, my apologies, ran it out, and he did. Getting down the line, Loretto third baseman just kind of took his time when he fielded that ball, gathered and made a somewhat of a soft throw and allowed the man to reach. So now Harlocker is the batter. First and second. One out. As that ball is popped into right field, I don't know if he can see it, and he don't. The right fielder don't. And he better get it in. He's just standing there. Now does. Gets it into the second baseman. And bases are loaded with one out for Gallatin. Harlocker with a bloop single. Allowed everybody to move up a base. And Dom Ferlissi, the catcher, starting catcher, I should say, is stepping to the plate. Ball high, 1-0. Heineman back up on the rubber. Kicks and fires. That one's fouled back. 1-1 now. We'll see what Ferlissi can do here with bases loaded. 15-3, the Loretto Legends lead. And that one gets by the catcher. Maybe be a play at the plate. They won't be. And 15-4. Now the Loretto lead. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. So Loretto needs to not allow Gallatin if they want to end it right here. They can't let them score more than one more, as the run rule is 10 after 5. As the score is 15-4 as we speak. 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error now for Gallatin. As we mentioned earlier, 15 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors for Loretto. Get this, 20 free passes for Gallatin pitching, and just not really what you want from your pitching staff. And you can't win ball games. I think 8 of those walked in, maybe 7. 8 of those was walked in runs. Heineman shakes the first sign, gets his second sign, and throws. Count now is 3-2. To Ferlissi, number 23, Evan DeVore, who has taken over on the mound and threw the last half of that top of the fifth for the Gallatin Patriots. And that one's lifted to right field and out of the reach of number 22, Long, out there. And we'll do it again. First base is open. Double play is not in order. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Heineman's pitch count getting up to around 75. And here's his pitch. That one's up, and he's going to lose him. So, yeah, actually, just got word from partner in the booth. Loretto Legends starter Heineman, Paul Heineman, is at 83 as we speak. He's about to throw his 84th pitch. And now the double play is in order. Hard ground ball would definitely work here. And that one is low and away. 4-1. Gallatin has scored in each of the first, second, and now fifth as that one's lined into right field. And 1 run will score, and there will be a play at the plate as it's too late, and 2 runs will score. So Gallatin able to bite into this lead a little more, as they have picked up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Make it a 15-6 game now. Heineman kicks and throws. That one's fouled back. Number 7, Aiden Black, wishes he could have had that one back. He slams his bat down just a second ago. To 6 your score. Runners on quarters for the Gallatin Post 17 Patriots. That one's fouled off as well. 0-2 now. Probably the best position on a hitter that Heidemann has been this inning is right here. And that pitch misses for a ball. 1-2 now. DeVore gets his lead at first. Don't look like he's going anywhere soon. And he does take off. My apologies. Fakes me kind of out there. Again, pretty good player in DeVore. 3-hole hitter for this Patriot lineup. Very comfortable looking lefty in the box. And that one is grounded through the hole, stopped by the shortstop. Strong throw, and it will not be in time, as the 7th run of the game by Gallatin is scored. And now you have runners at second and third. 15-7 now. First and second. 1 out still. He is at 90 pitches. And there's nobody warming up for Loretto. And that ball is outside, but blocked there by the catcher for Loretto, and still thrown down on the, trying to get the runner still in third. It's late. So 91 pitches now for Heineman. Nobody in the pen for Loretto. His max pitch limit is 100, so he's got 8 more. Excuse me, it's actually 105, and that does plate another run, as it will be an RBI ground out for number 33 in Bennett Hanna. So a runner is still at third. Two outs now. 15-8 your ball game. 7-run lead for Loretto. Heineman comes set and throws. Grounded softly to the right side. Kind of going to be a tough play. Bobbled and going to be thrown away as well. So Cooper Boehm reaches, and Gallatin is going to score another run. And it will be 15-9 now. 6 runs in the bottom of this inning. 15 total runs in the 5th inning alone by these two teams. Number 5, Bryson Jones, your batter now for Gallatin. And And runner takes off, and he will get in there safely at second. Bryson Jones, lefty batter for Gallatin here. That ball is outside. And 1-0 the count to Jones. And here's the 1-0 from Heineman. That's in there for a strike. And here is he picks back to second. Count is 1-1. As I mentioned, 15 runs in this fifth inning alone. As Heineman comes set. And Heineman comes set. Here's the throw. And it's out. So he will walk Jones. And that will bring up number 3 in Wilson Hayes. He has threw a few pitches in this game. Looks like we're going to have a defensive replacement here to get somebody in the bullpen. So Heineman closing in on 100 pitches now. And that one is in there for strike one to Wilson Hayes. And he comes set. Here's the 0-1, and he's going to bat pick. Maybe doing some of this, I don't know, to give his teammates some time down in the bullpen now. Heineman does have to be done prior to throwing 105 pitches. That ball is bounced up the middle. And instead of just touching second base, tries to make the throw to first. And they're going to score 2 more runs. And the throw is bad over the head of the catcher. And, man, I don't know what to say much, but I mean, he was right at the base, the shortstop was for Loretto, and he decided to go to first, made a wide throw, and made the error, and 2 more runs are going to score. So your score now 11-15 in favor of Loretto. Runner on third, 2 outs. Number 24 in Van Truel, who I believe led off the inning, is up to the plate. Louisville slugger in his hand. Up and in. So Heineman closing in on 105 pitches. That is his max. He can probably finish this batter, and that will be it. That pitch is there for a strike. 1-1 now. Heineman comes set, and the pitch. Slings it low and outside. That's a ball. 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2 now. So 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Runner on third in Wilson Hayes. Van Truel the batter. And we'll see what Heineman does here. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And that's simply the end of the inning. So he finished it right at 105, actually on the dot, 105. 105 pitches. And we are going to have the top of the 6th. So 17 runs combined between these two teams in the 5th inning. So a lot of runs, not many hits, sadly, but a lot of runs. Top of the 6th coming your way. This is the X Sports Network. We'll be right back.
This is the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long...
This is the X Sports Network.
Here we are in the top of the 6th. 15-11 your score. Loretto leads. 15 runs on 6 hits. 3 errors, 11 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for Gallatin. 17 total runs in that 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound, number 22. And I don't think I have that. Yes, I do. Cooper Boehm. Sorry, buddy. Cooper Boehm, the pitcher. So 0-1 the count. That ball is in the dirt. 1-0 now. Or excuse me, 1-1. A lot of walks in this game, a lot of pitches thrown, not a lot of hits. 10 combined for a total of 26 runs. 26 runs on 10 hits. 17, number 1 at the plate. That is Stamps, and I don't know what happened there. I didn't get it was a soft line drive to second base and misplayed, simply misplayed. He's nice way to put it. Simply misplayed there by the second baseman for the Patriots. That will bring up 19, number 1, and Malone for Loretto. Runner on first now. For the Legends. And that one swung on and fouled straight back. Big cut there from Malone. That ball's a little inside. Ball 3. And the 3-1 pitch is dropped into left center field for a base hit. Runner at first will move up a base. Number 2, your hitter now in Hughes. Once again, if you're just joining us, we have 2 number 19s for Loretto, also 2 number 17s. We know all their names besides one. One and 0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1 now. Runners on first and second for the Legends. Good RBI opportunity here for Hughes. Williams waits on deck, number 18. That ball is dribbled fair, stepped on the bag by the third baseman, thrown on to first, and it gets by the first baseman. And the ball is going to be thrown basically, and it's going to be, I don't know. So he's safe at home. At the end of the day, he's safe at home. And that will be the 16th run for Loretto. So another error for Gallatin. I guess that would be considered 2 errors for Gallatin. And Williams your batter now. (16-11) your score in favor of Loretto. He takes a strike there. Turns out to be a very nice evening here at Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg. Consolation game between the Loretto Legends and the Gallatin Post 17 Patriots. Both teams has went 0-2 past couple days, and that ball is dropped into left field, and that will allow Burleson to move up a base, and that will be another hit for Loretto. So, bloop single for Williams, and Long is coming up to plate. Swung on and missed there by the hitter, number 22. We got number 22, Boehm, pitching to number 22, Long. We'll see who wins the battle here this time. Number 26, Bradley, waiting on deck. And strike called there on the outer half. That pitch is swung on and missed as well, and that will be strike 3. So Boehm gets him a strikeout. And number 26, Bradley, will step in with 2 outs now and a runner on third base. Swung on and missed from Bradley, strike 1. 16-11 your score. 17th run for Loretto, standing on third, 90 feet away. First and third with 2 outs. We had a combined 17 runs in that 5th inning. Yes, 17 runs in the 5th inning. And that one's lined right back up the middle. Score now will be 17-11 in favor of Loretto. So first and second now with 2 outs. And these runs here later in the game is actually coming from hits. Earlier in the game there was, I say earlier in the game, just not even 2 innings ago. Excuse me, about 2 hours ago, someone said. A lot of runs come via walk. Walked in a lot of batters. But number 32 in Littrell will be the batter now. One-piece combat in his hand, pink bat and gloves, trying to get a base hit for his team. And that one's up and in. 2-0. And shortstop standing there with his, never mind. Yeah. Lofted into right field around the bullpen area. And we'll do it again at the plate as Littrell will get another chance. .28 total runs between these two teams. 14 hits. That one's up and in. They're going to try to pick back to first. Nothing doing there. 3-1 the count. Boehm comes set, and the pitch, and that one's outside. So bases loaded now for Loretto. And that one's lifted into, well, at first base, and he makes the play. So that will end the inning. 17-11 your score. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Tom Cruise Field on the campus of Lawrence County High School, home of the Wildcats. Loretto Mustangs lead the Gallatin Patriots by a score, 17-11. 28 total runs between these two teams. 17 of them 28 runs was scored in the 5th inning alone. So Lathan Malone, also known as 19 number 1, we have another 19 on here, is the pitcher now, and he will take over for Paul Heineman. Number 15 in Burleson will take over at first base, looks like. So good to see him on the field. And we'll go to work. Here's Lathan's first pitch. Right over the plate for strike one, and that's good to see, fellas. Here's the 0-1. Slung outside, 1-0. Excuse me, 1-1 now. Malone's 1-1 is dribbled to second. Play is made and throw on to first. So there's the first out of this 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. So good work, good job making quick work of the Patriot batter there in Malone. One out now, and Jackson Hayden is the batter. He dribbles one foul down the left field line. 17 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. To 11 runs, 4 hits, 11 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Gallatin. Here's the 1-1, slung just a bit outside. And Malone's back up on the rubber, and he's ready to go. Here's the 2-1. That one's going to be a foul ball. Aim small, miss small. A foul ball, and the kid didn't even swing. And that one's up and in. Ball 3. Yeah, let's change balls. There we go. So Malone back on the bump. I'll remind you, Paul Heineman went 5 innings, threw 105 pitches. And he gets his man there, Malone does, and sits down Hayden. So that will be the second out of the inning. And that will bring up John Harlocker, the leadoff batter for this Patriot squad. Here's the first pitch to Harlocker, slung a little bit outside, ball 1. A lot of young guys in this Loretto lineup. I don't know much about the Gallatin lineup, all that much. They are all young as well, I believe. So, hoping these guys can, wishing these guys luck, I should say, as they continue on through high school. Several of them probably got 3 years left. Some of them may have all 4 years left. Here's the 2-0. Inside, dribbled up the middle. Going to be a tough play. May get through. And it will. A little late there. My apologies on switching the camera, but it did get through the middle of the infield for a base hit. So that is the 5th hit of the game for Gallatin. And a runner is now on. Brings up Dom Ferlisi. He started behind the plate. Moved around since then. Malone. Low and outside, ball 1. Malone comes set. Here's the 1-0 over the inside part. Looked like the umpire was going to call that a strike, but decided not to. 2-0 now. And the 2-0. Grounded just foul down the line. 2-1 pitch coming up. Beautiful evening this evening at Tom Cruise Field. Had a rain delay earlier in the game for about 15 minutes. All turf infield here at Tom Cruise. All natural outfield. Still got the grass in the outfield. Nice warning track. Here's the 2-1 and that one is a ball. And Malone and his catcher is going to talk a few things out here, try to get on the same page. And Malone back up on the rubber. He's ready to rock and roll. Harlocker was able to move down to second on that pass ball. Wild pitch. And about another wild pitch there, but catcher was able to get to it. Runners on first and second now, 2 outs. That will bring up Evan DeVore. He's played first base. He's threw a little bit off the mound. Played center field as of late in this game, so he's bounced around a few different places. See what he can do here. With 2 runners on. Swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Bradley over there at shortstop, right behind the runner. Don't need to be worried about him at all, I wouldn't think. And swung on and missed. They will take off. And both runners will move up a base. So second and third now. And here's the 0-2 pitch to DeVore. It's up and away. Ball one. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Loretto leads Gallatin 17-11. Big infield for the Legends, and we're going to have a mountain visit, trying to talk some things over. Want to be on the same page here. Malone comes set, and the pitch, off-speed pitch up and away. And if I was Malone, I would just try to locate your fastball, work on locating your fastball. Work on locating your fastball. And then work on it some more. Yeah, exactly. And it hit him in the foot. Bases loaded now for number 7 and Aiden Black. So Malone comes set. He decides to stay in the stretch with bases loaded. First pitch he throws to Black is swung on and missed. Pretty good cut there. Fouled back. And that ball is roped into left field. It's going to get down. It will plate 1 run. The other one will hold up at third base. So Gallatin able to get another run on the board off of a hit. Their 6th hit of the afternoon. Bases remain loaded. Pitch is in there for a strike to number 33 and Bennett Hanna. Malone back up on the rubber. Again, he stays in the stretch. And here's the pitch, and it's So another run will score. And there will be runners at second and third now and 2 outs. 17-13, the Loretto lead. And that will mark the 30 runs now on the evening between both of these two teams. 17 of them come in 1 inning. Here's the pitch to number 33 in Hanna. It is on the outside corner for strike. That will be strike 2. Hanna digs back in. And he's ready to roll. And swung on and missed. And Malone gets his man in Hanna. So that will be it for the home half of the 6th. We'll have the 7th coming to you here on the X Sports Network. That will be next.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in auto owners insurance. Auto owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, so the 7th we go. And the first pitch will be a ball from number 22, Cooper Boehm. Jackson Carter, the batter. Green combat in his hand. Ball 2 now. Here's the 2-0 outside. For a strike there on the outside corner, and this one's going to be popped foul to the first base dugout. Two and two now. And on the outer part of the plate, but called a ball. 3-2. And swung on and missed there, and Boehm's going to get his man in Jackson Carter. That's going to bring up number 33, Finn Meckman. Here's the first pitch to Finn, off speed, low and away. In there for a strike. Finn Beckman fouls that one off. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And my goodness, back-to-back strikeouts, and Cooper Boehm has started himself off to a pretty nice 7th inning. 17, number 1 up to the plate, and that will be Stamps. Rawlings icon in his hand, lavender-colored bat. Outside for a ball on the first pitch to Stamps. Boehm comes set. Swung on and dribbled to second. Played on a bounce and thrown on to first. So good inning there for the Patriots. And they will try to score 5, which is very possible. And we'll see if they will. But yes, this will more than likely end no matter what right here. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. This is the X Sports Network. Cade Schultz bringing to you live. Loretto post 146 and Gallatin post 17 Patriots from Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
New pitcher on the mound for the Loretto Legends. Number 18 in Williams. Number 22, Cooper Bohm, will lead us off for the Patriots. Cooper Bohm, that is. And that ball is outside. 1-1 now. And remind you, we still have a game after this one. Will be between Columbia Post 19 and the Clarksburg. What's their mascot? Yardbirds. Clarksburg Yardbirds. Had to get some help from a buddy in the booth. Another ball there. 3-1 now. And it's ball 4 there to Boehm a minute ago. He's down at first base now. Number 3, and I guess we'll just skip Bryson Jones. Wilson Hayes is the batter. Bryson Jones is in the lineup after Cooper Bohm, but that's number 3 Hayes batting. So here's the pitch. Runner takes off. No throw down. Runner now at second base. 0-2 the count though. One and 2. My apologies. And Williams just needs to focus on, and that ball's popped foul. Williams just needs to focus on each batter throwing strikes, locating his pitches, and trying to get through this as quick as possible. And pitch to contact. And that one gets away, and He's going to be safe in there at third. So runner at third now. 17-13 your score. And that one is fouled off. We'll do it again here. 2-2 the count. Runner on third for Gallatin. And that ball is popped up shallow right field. And Burleson does make the play. No advance from the runner at third. So one out on the inning now. Great job by Cooper Burleson on getting back there and making the play. And good job for them to, second baseman and him, to somewhat avoid a collision there. That would have been rough. You know, they had to have been communicating pretty well. So good job, guys. And that ball is lined up the middle for a base hit. So the 14th run of the game for the Patriots will be scored on the 7th hit. That runner from third comes down to score. And a good piece of hitting there from Van Truel. Solid single to center field, excuse me. And that one swung on, dribbled to third. Going to take the sure out at first. Low throw, dug out by number 15 over there, Cooper Burleson. Good play at first to get the runner hustling down the line. So, that's 2 outs. Runner at second. 17-14 your score in favor of post 146. Williams coming to the plate. Ball 1. Number 6, Jackson Hayden, the batter. See what he can do here. And the next pitch is low and away for ball 2. And, man, Hayden gets hit there. He'll take his base, so runners on first and second now. 2 outs. And the ball is on the field right in front of home plate, coming from the visitor bullpen. First and second, 2 outs. Leadoff batter John Harlacher at the plate, and he swung. Fouls it straight back. And runners take off. That one is popped foul. Will get out of play, looks like, and does. Harlacher down 0-2. His team down 17-14. This game started at, I believe, a little after 5, and that ball is drifted into right center, and it's going to get by the right fielder. Excuse me, the center fielder. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And your score now is 17-16 in favor of post 146 from Loretto. So that will be a double for Harlacher as he bloops that one into right center field. Center fielder for Loretto tries to make the diving play, unable to do so, as that one's fouled off to the right side by number 20 in Dom for Lissy. And here's the next pitch. That runner takes off, and he's going to get there at third. So the tying run is on third base. 17-16 your score. Bottom of the seventh inning, 2 outs, runner on third. Consolation game. Both of these teams are 0-2. We're about to find out who's going to win and who's not going to lose, and that run is going to score. 17-17 is your score now. So, wow. That's about all I can say, folks. For Lissy, we'll dig back in. Nobody on now. 2 outs. And that one about hit him on the inner half. 3-1 now. And that will be ball 4. He chunks his bat. He didn't like yet. Wishes he could have got a hit probably. That will bring up Evan DeVore. So runner on first. Pretty big lead. He may be taking off. And he won't be. As DeVore probably went around. He did. Strike 1. Two outs, 17-17, bottom of the 4th. Excuse me, bottom of the 7th. Ball on the field. That ball's popped foul. 0-2 now. Runner still at first base. Thought maybe he would have tried to take second here earlier in this count. Might do it on this pitch as DeVore's batting. Malone is the pitcher. He kicks and fires. Just outside. Now you got a runner in scoring position. 2 outs though. But that is your winning run down at second base. Excuse me, and that is Williams that's pitching, not Malone anymore. My apologies. That ball is low for ball 3. So 3-2 the count now, I think. Maybe 2-2. And here's the payoff. Up and away. They are not going to get him. And he's in there. So it's 3-2 now. And winning run at third. And we'll see if Williams tries to give DeVore anything to hit. And he bloops one into left field. And is that going to be fair? It will be fair. 18-17. The Gallatin Patriots come back and win this ball game, folks. Wow. Wow, wow. Loretto, 17 runs, 10 hits, 5 errors, I believe. Gallatin Patriots, 18 runs on only 8 hits and 4 errors. A lot of walks in this game, a lot of pitches thrown, and, man, crazy, crazy game. But we're moving on. That's right. Kate Schultz from the Exports Network. Last game of the day coming up here in about probably 20 minutes or so. So tune back on to watch that right here on the Exports Network. Thank you for watching.
This